Hello and welcome. In this video an update about Acala, because Acala mainnet was finally launched and onboarded on Polkadot, and also update about ACA and lcDOT token distribution. Thank you for subscribing. On December 18th, Acala mainnet was launched on Polkadot as one of the first 5 parachains. So now we can see that Acala network is already producing blocks one by one, roughly one new block in 12 seconds. Now ACA and lcDOT token distribution. On this link, distribution.acala.network, you can check all your ACA KR tokens and also lcDOT tokens that you are entitled to receive. So you can check here your tokens not only from Karura and Acala crowd loans, but also from both Build Acala token events and from Mandala Festival. Simply add your Polkadot address here and you will see all your tokens. ACA tokens have already been distributed to your wallet. So to check your balance, go to Polkadot.js portal. Now under Polkadot and parachains, switch the network to Acala. You can choose any node from these, then switch the network, and then go to accounts and accounts again. Here on the left you will see your total balance of ACA tokens, total transferable, and on the right also total locked ACA balance. However, the transfers of ACA tokens have not yet been enabled. Acala team did not give any exact date when transfers of ACA will be enabled. In the last community crowdcast they said that token transfers will be enabled sometime in the first quarter. As you probably know, without transfers there is no listing on exchanges, so if you are impatiently waiting to trade your ACA, first ACA transfers need to be in place. This Acala launch roadmap gives you the latest info about which phase Acala team is working on at the moment. Once token transfers are enabled, ACA and lcDOT tokens will be transferable between accounts. So on December 18th, Acala network was launched. Few days ago, ACA token distribution was completed, and token transfers will be enabled in the middle of the phase 3, which means ACA trading is still gonna take a while. Now Acala crowdloan NFT. There will be actually 2 different NFTs, one for each crowdloan participant, and there will be also a different NFT for all participants who finished all Acala quests. These NFTs will be also delivered within the first quarter, no exact date announced. Derivative lcDOT tokens will be distributed within the first month after launch, so we should receive them within the next 2 weeks at the most. The entire balance of lcDOT will be unlocked right after distribution. lcDOT tokens will be distributed to your Acala address, so not on your Polkadot address, since they were generated on Acala network. Holders of lcDOT tokens will be able to use them on Acala DeFi platform, but first ACA token transfers need to be enabled, as well as DeFi protocols like Acala Dollar and Acala Swap. So even though everyone will receive lcDOT within the next 2 weeks, to actually make use of your lcDOT it will still take at least several more weeks, but more likely months. Now if you are unsure whether to sell a portion of your ACA tokens once trading begins or whether to hold your ACA, let me give you few reasons to be bullish on Acala in the long term. The founders of Acala have a clear vision to bring DeFi to the masses, possibly to hundreds of millions of users. First of all, Acala is developing a truly decentralized native stablecoin Acala Dollar for the entire Web 3.0 environment. This Acala Dollar aUSD is where Acala team will focus a lot of attention. The goal is to make from this Acala Dollar a native stablecoin for all parachains deployed on Polkadot network. This stablecoin will be backed by multiple assets such as lcDOT, DOT and lDOT. Moreover, once bridges to other ecosystems are in place, Acala Dollar will be also backed by assets from other blockchains like Bitcoin and Ethereum. The vision of Acala team is that this aUSD stablecoin will be used by every dApp built on every parachain in the Polkadot ecosystem. Acala stablecoin will be fulfilling a great need for a stablecoin in the whole Web 3.0 Polkadot environment. In the midterm, Acala team plans to go external, to go outside of Polkadot, which means to enable using Acala stablecoin also in other ecosystems such as Solana, Terra, Ethereum or Polygon. All of these blockchains also have a huge need for a decentralized stablecoin, and Acala Dollar could meet this need. Now there will be other protocols offered by Acala that will play a supporting role to this Acala stablecoin. One of these supporting protocols is Liquid.DOT. This will be a tokenized stake DOT. The users will be able to stake DOT through meta staking pool on Acala network to generate a classic staking yield in DOT, which is between 13 to 15% a year. By staking your DOT on Acala platform, you will receive a liquid lDOT tokens, which represent your locked staked DOT. then you will be able to use these tokenized lDOT tokens as a collateral to mint Acala dollar and to participate in other trading activities on Acala network. Now, even Karura is still at the very beginning phase after its launch. Both Acala and Karura will be compatible with EVM, Ethereum Virtual Machine Smart Contracts. EVM has not yet been launched on Karura, but once EVM is launched, Karura will transition from the local economy, meaning from Kusama ecosystem, into a global economy including other crypto ecosystems. EVM on Karura is expected to be launched very soon. Once that happens, there will be a multi-chain bridge in place between Karura and other ecosystems such as Solana, Polygon and Ethereum, importing foreign assets from these ecosystems to Karura and that way also to the whole Kusama network. Naturally, this EVM module and all other innovations will be first tested on Karura and then slowly implemented also on Acala. That's the point of having a Canary network on Kusama. So Karura and later on also Acala should be the major DeFi hubs in their ecosystems to export KSM and DOT outside of DotSama environment as well as to import foreign assets from other blockchains. Now a few words about what to do with lcDOT tokens from the crowd loan. lcDOTs will be accepted as a collateral within Acala USD stablecoin facility, so the holders of lcDOT will be able to collateralize their lcDOT tokens, which means to lock them on Acala platform, then to take out the loan of aUSD stablecoins, and then to use those aUSD for participating in DeFi products. But very likely the most common way how to use lcDOT will be to trade it for DOT once liquidity pools with lcDOT and DOT are launched. Naturally, the ratio between lcDOT and DOT will be determined by the market, but it is almost certain that the value of lcDOT will be much lower than the regular DOT, maybe by 50% or even more. It will not be possible to stake lcDOT tokens, however, as I said, some lcDOT holders will probably swap their lcDOT for DOT and then they will stake those DOT to generate staking reward, or they will simply sell their DOT on the market. Holding lcDOT will be the only way how to get back your originally loaned DOT for Acala's crowd loan. Simply put, if you plan to utilize your lcDOT in DeFi on Acala network and you will also want to get your original DOT back after 2 years, when Acala's parachain lease ends, make sure to somehow get your lcDOT back to be able to redeem your original DOT. And now Acala and Fintech. Acala is working on many integrations and partnerships in a traditional Fintech sector. Acala has already a partnership with a banking application Current.com. Current has over 3 million users in the US using their savings account services. These 3 million users will be using DeFi products provided by Acala, which will be integrated into a classic Fintech service provided by Current. So those Current users won't even know that Acala network exists, yet they will be using Acala DeFi products and benefiting from them. Besides Current, Acala is working on other integrations with multiple e-commerce and fintech applications. In conclusion, in this latest Acala crowdcast, it was emphasized many times that Acala aims to focus on both worlds. The first one is decentralized crypto web 3.0 space comprising of decentralized applications, DeFi crypto enthusiasts and blockchain projects building on Acala network. The second center of focus for Acala will be fintech industry, where Acala will be building DeFi backend for fintech companies. What this means is that Acala will provide DeFi yield for millions of users of the traditional Web 2.0 financial applications. From all of this, it is clear that Acala has really huge and ambitious plans to bring DeFi to hundreds of millions of users worldwide, as well as to collaborate with the traditional financial service providers. Acala's blockchain is highly customizable and in the future will support EVM functionality, plus there is a large community behind Acala. I also think it is necessary to always keep in mind that Acala is at the very beginning stage of its existence. The full launch of Acala network with all protocols and functionalities will be carried out in phases. Thus, the full launch will take at least 1 year, but most likely even longer. So if you are a happy holder of ACA tokens, it is still very early for every one of us and being patient is probably the best attitude. I'm very curious about what you think about Acala. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, Happy New Year to everyone and bye bye.